Hi.
Hey.
I'm so excited to have Haley Fitzgerald on the podcast.
Woo!
A dancer extraordinaire,
Oh.
choreographer, comedian, filmmaker, just all the hyphens, man.
Whoa!
Yeah. No, I remember when we first met, we were out in the club.
Yeah.
And, when we go to the club, you're dancing, da-da-da-da. But then you're, like, dancing. Like,
who is this bitch?
I was like, who is this? Like, this is a professional here. And I talked to our mutual friend who was, like, arranged this whole evening. And he was like, yeah, she's a professional dancer. She's danced for JLo. And I was like, what? My brain just exploded.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you go from Wisconsin, where you're from, to dancing for JLo and Kanye? Like, how did that
Is
happen?
a great question that I don't even know. Sometimes I kind of wake up and I go, I literally don't know how I made it here. I'm so happy and whatnot.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks. I mean, I worked my ass off too, but
Yeah.
growing up, I just, to be honest, wasn't really good with the school thing.
Oh.
Never really hit with me.
Okay.
I'm one of those people where if I don't find it super, super interesting, it just kind of goes in one ear, out the other. And I just love dance so, so much. And I just eat, breathe, sleep, dance. That was kind of what I was.
Yeah.
And so when I was graduating high school, I was like, I want to go out to LA and make it happen.
What does eat, drink, and sleep dance mean in high school? Like, does that mean watching videos of Michael Jackson's Thriller and copying the moves? Is it taking dance classes, like, ad nauseum? Like, what does that mean?
Both. Check those off, both for sure. I mean, I grew up, because I grew up, I'm 29. Oh, maybe I shouldn't share that. Aging myself.
What? No. This is a safe space.
Right. But I feel like I grew up in the era and the generation where music videos were huge.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, it was music videos. I would run home from school to catch VH1 and, like, the new music videos that dropped. And I just loved everything about it.
Yeah.
I grew up with, Britney Spears and seeing all that on
iconic
stage. And I was like, I want to do that. There's a video of me when I was a kid, like, hit me, baby, one more time. I was so into it.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, I was obsessed with all those music videos, like the Smooth Criminal music video.
Oh, my
hands down,
gosh.
would be my favorite.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, his sister, Janet, like,
Yes.
just anyone. Anyone had such a good, like, Eminem, I loved his music videos, even though there's not a lot of dancing in his.
Really? Okay.
He was always so weird and pushed the boundary. And I was like, I just found it really cool. It's like pop art, but in that. So anyways, I used to watch all that, and I used to dance all the time. I'd dance, 5 days a week, and I just...
Like dance classes?
Yeah, dance classes.
So did you tell your parents, like, Mom, Dad, I want to take tap dance and contemporary and hip hop, and they're like, that's too expensive. What are you talking about?
It was expensive. I'm very thankful for them. But they put me in dance when I was 3 years old. And then I attempted other sports, and it was just a fuck fest. Like, it's terrible. I'm not coordinated. I'm like one of the most uncoordinated people.
But don't you have to be coordinated to dance?
You would think. You'd think. But no. Like, I'd be tripping all the time. I run into walls still to this day. Like, I'm
not running into walls.
No, it's insane. Like, I have a huge new bruise on my arm because I also have ADHD.
Okay.
And apparently there's a thing, which I didn't know about, where it's called, like, a swerve walk, where, like, instead of seeing a fucking doorway and just going through it, it's like you'll, like, curve around a chair and hit. It's the weirdest shit. I don't know. But
I haven't heard of that.
I could have just made it up. I don't know.
That's totally possible.
But anyways, it's totally possible, especially with my brain. I'm like, no, that's real. That's legit.
Yeah.
No, I just totally just made it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I tried sports, not good at it.
Right.
Did, like, soccer, and I was just picking the dandelions in the field. Like, I just wasn't about it.
Were you doing, like, pirouettes?
Yeah, pretty much. I was doing the cartwheels. I tried being the goalie, and I was like, just doing...
Just voguing.
Literally just the weirdest shit.
Goalkeeping.
So I stayed with dance, and then also I feel like I do feel like everyone in the world is artistic in some way. I think everyone's a creator in this
agree.
world. And I think some people are really, truly born with, like, a very specific artistic brain, though. And I do feel like I'm one of those people, and thank God, because it just makes the world so beautiful. But with dance, I learned, like, I have a really strong connection with music and just the emotions, and I kind of had a hard childhood and a kind of a little fucked up family situations where I could escape to dance and really just feel everything that I was supposed to be feeling, and I just had that connection, and I loved it. There was no other love for me growing up.
So you graduate high school and you're like, screw college, I'm just gonna go to LA and do
didn't know anybody, didn't have any connections.
Nobody?
No.
Wow.
Now, I knew Kyle Hanagami, who's a choreographer that
amazing
I assist.
choreographer.
Yeah, he's amazing. I've been working with him for almost 13 years now.
Wow.
But I took a class from him in Chicago when I was 17, I think.
Wow.
And then when I moved to LA, I went to his class and I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. And he's like, oh, no, I do. Yeah, keep coming to classes, kind of thing. But other than that, I did not know anyone. It's actually crazy to me to think about again. And how my mom feels. Now that I'm older, I'm thinking of how my mom felt.
Oh, I bet she was so upset.
Oh, my God.
It's terrifying to have your daughter go to a place like LA.
That's terrifying. And also when you're 18, you think you're so old. You think you have it all figured out. And it's like, bruh. Yeah, I see an 18-year-old now and I'm like, you're 12.
You're a child.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So it's just, I'm like, yeah.
Like I'm 31 and I feel like I'm just starting to understand what a credit score is.
Yeah. Period. I still feel like a 14-year-old boy. Like I don't know. Yeah, seeing 18-year-olds now, I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. But yeah, I did it.
And then, so how did you build that community? You kept going to dance classes, and then I imagine like by going to dance classes, you kind of knew more people, and then because I feel like the more that you get to know other people in your field, the smaller the world is.
Absolutely.
And then you kind of like get hit up for opportunities in ways that you never could have expected because you are cultivating this community. Was 100%. That what happened?
It's 100% that.
Yeah.
And I worked my ass off because when I first moved to LA, I thought I was a good dancer. I was not. I look back at videos and I'm like, what in the actual fuck?
Really?
Like, yeah. But then, I took classes constantly and
work on that craft.
Yeah,
I got it. Yeah.
Just like how everyone has to do. And then networking is kind of how life happens with everything. Any job, anything you want, it pretty much is all networking. So, you go to all these classes, you introduce yourself, you just kind of, if you want to be successful, literally the one thing you need is hard work and just don't quit, in my opinion. And anyone can be successful. So that's just kind of what I just stuck around and worked my booty off.
Yeah.
And said, hello, I'm Haley.
Yeah.
I want to dance. So.
Yeah. What was the first moment where you felt like you like made it in the sense of as a dancer? Like where was that moment that you feel like, okay, like I came to LA to do what I came to do?
Yeah. I think there was two separate moments, because the first moment that I had was when, I booked my first real job.
Yeah.
I think it was some random music video. But I was like, oh my God, this is what I came out here for. Like, I finally have a job that I'm getting paid for to dance. I thought that was like the moment where I was like, okay, I can do this. And then the moment where I was like, ooh, I feel like I kind of made it was when I did start dancing with JLo. I was like, oh, I feel like a professional dancer.
How did that happen?
Funny enough, I wasn't good. So this was for her Vegas residency for the 3 years. So, and I was originally not going to audition.
You were in Vegas for 3 years?
On and off, yeah.
Damn.
Vegas is so traumatizing to me now.
Yeah, no, I've only been to Vegas twice and I feel good.
Imagine living there on and off for 3 years.
Have you seen that show Hacks?
Yes.
Was that show triggering for you?
I mean, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit. No, because we were living like we were living in Planet Hollywood on and off for 3 years.
I'm so sorry.
No, me too. It was bad. Like it was, whatever.
I can't even imagine.
It was either way, the job was amazing.
Oh my God.
But I originally wasn't gonna audition for it.
Yeah.
So Nappy Tabs were the creative directors and choreographing it. And then Kyle Hanagami was also choreographing with it and whatnot, especially for the audition.
Right.
And I was just assisting the audition. Because I was also dating someone at the time where he told me that like dancers go to Vegas to die pretty much, because that kind of was the case with Vegas shows back then, and he told me not to audition for it. And
oh God.
whatnot. Yeah, that's a
whole nother podcast.
Oh yeah, baby. But so I just helped with assisting the audition, and then at the end when they had all their groups ready and whatnot, Nappy Tabs, Tabitha was like, "Why don't you just get in the last group? Just get in the last group. Fuck it, why not?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I did it, and then I got the call back, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I went to the call back, and I fucking got it, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh my God.
Because I'm also 5'3.5", white as hell, just a 2x4.
Wait, you're white?
Just a little bit.
For our listeners who are just listening,
I
Haley's
see
white.
I'm literally the color of the clouds in the sky. Okay, I am Casper the Ghost. Sunburn Central.
But beautiful.
Oh, thanks. But so sure. But like, and 2x4 body, just like this little gringa girl. And so I didn't even think that I had a chance.
Yeah.
To get a JLo dancer spot.
I mean, talent is talent, though.
Yeah, but not sometimes in the dance industry. It's not.
Yeah, that's true. That's
very much about how you look, and you know. So I was just shocked, but it also showed me that I was like, oh, I should never say no to auditioning for something or saying no to a dream that I have just because, you know, based off looks or this or that. Because you never fucking know.
You never know.
You never know.
And so you book it, and then, like, how did it go? Like, what was the experience like, you know, dancing for such a amazing artist like her?
It was great. I learned so much within those 3 years, especially since, you know, I don't connect a lot to the entertainment world personality-wise.
Yeah.
I'm very much small town. I like being stupid. I don't really like dressing up that often.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just don't really connect to that high-class life. So that was super interesting to go to those parties with all these famous fucking people, but like understanding that I can still have my own uniqueness, but also it was just like a very nice combination to figure out. Dancing with her dancers though, because she had some of her OG dancers on there, like Tara Perez or Jimmy Smith, and dancing with them, Kim Gringa. Oh God, just these amazing OG dancers that I always looked up to.
Wow.
Because I was the youngest on the camp, and because I was 21 when I started, and I think they were like 29 or 20. I don't know.
Yeah.
But learning from them was a masterclass in its own, because I don't think people teach like a strong, powerful, feminine, like OG backup dancer energy in classes anymore. So I really got to learn how to dance like a woman on stage.
As opposed to?
You know, I'm not trying to bash anyone or anything with the taste that's going on, but I feel like people focus so much on talent now with dancing, which absolutely, like technique, all that stuff, but there's such a inner presence that's almost acting in a sense, where it's more powerful, it's more subtle. Like I really learned subtlety and angles and where, like if someone's sitting there, what are they specifically seeing? It's like there's a lot more than just going to a dance class and, you know, this and that. And then also being on stage as a dancer, you have to look at your opposites. Are you evenly spaced? Are you going to be smart with the artist? If there's like a fuck up and you have to fix it, like randomly, there's just a lot of things that I learned that made me the professional dancer that I am on that job.
That's awesome, man.
No, it was great. And just, God, you know, just being able to perform for live audience is something that I will always hold dear.
Just
in my
seeing the energy out there. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I would never be able to be a professional dancer, because I feel like if I was in the vicinity of someone like JLo or Beyonce or Taylor Swift, I'd just be like this the whole time, just my eyes open, just kind of like frozen. Like,
lies.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I'm dead.
So I'm glad that you were able to not.
No, you're fine. You know, it's so fun seeing them. You know, getting to know them in person and everything too. Like Jen is she's just like a strong-willed woman. She's a powerhouse. She's a businesswoman. You know, I learned a lot from her from that point. And but you know, they're all just people.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never been like that with I think there might be like 2 famous people that I would fangirl over, but other than that, I'm just like, they're just regular people who are really smart and very talented and work their asses off.
Yeah.
So I respect them so much.
Absolutely. So I'm curious, with dancers, is it similar kind of networking kind of advice? Like with actors, they often go to casting directors or establish relationships with casting directors to be top of mind for casting. Is that the same thing with dancing? Is like being on meeting with choreographers or creative directors?
Yeah, I would say the casting director is pretty equivalent to choreographers in the dance world, because those are the people that are casting the thing. With choreographers, it's a very much, and just like, it's the same thing, out of sight, out of mind kind of situation. I would say that's exactly the same thing.
Wow.
In both worlds.
Yeah. So I'd love to talk about, because you're a dancer, but you're also a choreographer at times, or assistant?
Yeah, I assist Kyle Hanagami I've been assisting him for like 12 years now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been a long time, baby.
Yeah.
That's family right there. But
that's awesome.
Yeah. And I love helping out with choreography. And then I also teach classes. I like choreographing for students more so than projects. I'm always down to choreograph a project, but I like helping. That's kind of my...
I love that. Where can people take your dance classes if they want to take them?
I mean, I might be starting to teach some classes in LA, but I typically travel around to either studios. Right, fancy.
You're fancy.
Oh, God. Well, when I was younger, I used to travel overseas a lot for teaching at the camps over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which was super fun. Love that. But now it's more so I'm on a convention, so I travel with them to teach, and then just studios that ask me to come out and teach. You just ask me, honestly. Just hit me up and go, hey, want to come teach? And I go,
because I tried, I watched your Get Him Back, Olivia Rodrigo video choreographed by Kyle, and it's really hard. I tried... I was practicing at my gym. I put the YouTube video up, and I was like trying the dance moves, and I'm like,
wait, I want to see.
I have no recording of this attempt, but another time.
Okay.
But what struck me about, seeing the videos, not just that video, but all the choreography that you have performed online is you have such, like, you're acting essentially, like your expressions are like right there.
Thanks, man.
So is that, like, has that always been natural to kind of embrace that kind of acting side of you? Or, because you're very expressive and like it's very funny watching you dance. It's like,
thanks.
When you like get him back, you're just like, your eyes are like popping out and you're like,
I love it. I love being crazy. I mean, I grew up with Jim Carrey, so obviously I'm gonna be a little fucking insane. I mean, I didn't realize that I really wanted to act until about, I've always known, but I just thought dance was the way to do it. And then recently I've been like, no, I think I really, really love acting and like sharing that side of myself. But I mean, I've always been a little attention whore, just an entertainment bitch since I was 5 years old. I was,
wanting attention.
That typical thing where, my mom's sick. I want to make her feel better. So, I put underwear on my head with clips everywhere. And then I make this whole song and dance and perform it for her. Like, I've always been an entertainer my whole entire life. I used to do a little bit of theater growing up. But as long as I can entertain people and make them happy or like feel a strong emotion of any sort, that's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. I think that shows. Have you taken professional acting classes, or is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been taking acting classes for the past, like on and off for 3 years. I started during the pandemic because that's when I was like, well, if we're all going to fucking die, might as well try it.
Not die. Oh no.
So I started
that's
it.
true.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the pandemic happened. We're all stuck in the place for 3 months.
Yeah.
So I started doing Zoom classes through that.
Yeah. And then I've seen that you are making short films now. Like I saw a short film that you did on your YouTube channel about like superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how did that come about? Because that's really funny.
Oh, thanks. I like doing everything.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing everything.
Yeah.
I love it. I like writing. I like being stupid. I realized that I really liked writing when I started doing stand-up because I was like, oh, you can literally talk about anything that you fucking want.
Yeah, it's great.
And I just like saying and sharing the stupid stuff in my head because I think everyone thinks it at some point.
Yeah.
Like everyone's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just started writing that. I've been writing a lot more. I'm in the midst of writing a feature and just all these things. So.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of features, I would love to hear about your experience working on the new Mean Girls musical movie.
I know it's a mouthful there.
I will say the trailer looked awesome. I will say I was a little hurt by the tagline being like, "This is not your mom's Mean Girls."
You're
and I'm like,
second.
excuse me, I'm not a mom.
Anybody's mother right now. Okay, so let's not be too hard.
Yeah, so that was a little, you know. But
I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one.
But what was that experience like assisting on the choreography of that movie?
It was amazing. It was hands down amazing, and I'm so grateful that one, Kyle allowed me to be a part of that, and the fact that we were allowed to really be hands-on in the creation of it. Like,
wow.
So, like, the first month of January, it was just Kyle, his team, which included me, and then the two directors, Art and Sam, for like a whole month, pretty much. And we were just kind of getting everything together, and then it got to the point where, you know, everyone's coming in. I got to meet these wonderful, wonderful, creative, genius people. One person that I've looked up to for forever, which is Tina Fey, and like being in a room
She's
with
incredible.
her.
Oh, did you choreograph her? Did you give her dance moves?
Didn't dance there, but
okay.
I literally got to know her very well, and I got to be in all the creative meetings, which was such a blessing. It's something that I'll always take with me and be so grateful for, that I was even allowed to be in that room. And
right.
And she's just such a kind person.
Oh,
she's
I love
so
that.
kind and so grounded. And like, if I said something, she, you know, if anyone said anything in the room, she'd turn to them and laugh. And like, she's just grounded.
If I would lose my shit if Tina Fey laughed at one of my jokes.
The first time that I met her, we were in this, it was a creative meeting. And so we did pre-vises for the whole film, because there's some musicals. So Kyle and I and the team would put together these pre-vises, and I would play every single character, because we only had 6 skeleton crew dancers. And then, so I played Karen, Regina, I almost said Gowrie. That is not her character's name. Katie.
Yeah.
So I'd play all these people, and it was so fun for me.
Yeah.
Because I had to fucking pretend like I'm in the movie. I was like, this is fun. And so the first time I met Tina Fey, we're all in this fucking little dinky room with all the, you know, the producers, all these people. And they're just playing all the previses. So it's like me acting and singing all this shit. That was so cool.
Was it nerve-wracking?
Oh my God, it was so nerve-wracking. My pits were sweating galore. I was like, what, if I'm trash? Are they just going to fire me for being the assistant choreographer? Like, I ruined it that much?
No.
But they were all like, oh, great job. Oh my God, it was just the coolest thing. Like, Tina would listen to everyone's advice too. Or like, if anyone had an idea. I had an idea one time, and she laughed. She's like, and she put it in one of the scripts. I was like, what? I'm sure if like a PA would have said something, she would have been like, yeah. I just love that she's so, any idea is a good idea, and it's always helpful. That's something that I really picked up from
I feel
her.
like that is the case for most successful creatives, are people who are able to have their distinct voice and vision, but are able to incorporate notes and feedback and the good ideas around them.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
Just too nice.
So nice. Oh my gosh. So how do you balance all of these things? You have
good fucking question.
Yeah, like how do you that's the biggest thing, and that's why I wanted to start this podcast was, you know, yes, it's awesome to have all these ideas and interests and passions, but how do you realistically attack them all in a meaningful, sustainable way?
You know, and I'm still trying to figure out that question because I'm very new to, if I'm going to be like vulnerable and honest right now, I'm very new to the like having self-worth and like having the confidence to understand that, you know, just because I don't have an Emmy or an Oscar or know this person or know that person or on that show or whatever doesn't mean that I can't create shit. Like, it really fucked with me for a really long time.
Wow.
Because I'm also like, I can absolutely say with my whole heart that I am a professional dancer.
Yeah.
I'm a good dancer. I'm good at my job.
You are very good.
And I'm just pretty successful in it. So that I always tell people like, oh, I'm a dancer, because if they ask about it, then I can go, oh, I did JLo, I've done Super Bowl, I've done that. Like I can list all these things, which makes me feel allowed to say that I am a professional dancer.
Right.
Now this transition has been so fucking hard for me to allow myself to say to people, oh, I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a comedian. Like it's very hard for me to say that, because I don't have tons of credits. Like, I was killed off on a CBS show. That doesn't make me like a successful actor.
You know? I think so. I think, and this is how I've approached it, because I'm like known as a director, and I feel like I can kind of focus on that. But I keep the other things kind of close to the chest, only because it just helps me feel that confidence at first. Because I feel like, especially here in LA, the moment you say, oh God, you're an actor or a musician, like I'm working on some music right now, it's not out yet. Yeah. You know? So it's like, but so what I like to say is like, I'm working on some music. Yeah. I love that. Or I'm working on some acting stuff. And it's like, okay, you are saying that you are doing those things, but you're not proclaiming that as your vocation just yet. For sure. So that has been my happy medium of just like acknowledging those parts of me, all those parts of me, without putting the pressure on it. Because the moment you say like, I'm a singer-songwriter, they're like, oh, have you performed at the Grammys? And I'm like maybe one day. Sorry. And that's not necessarily a goal of mine with my music. I don't really want to get a Grammy. I would love an Oscar. For sure. Who wouldn't? I think we're all out here being like, let's all get one. Let's all get one. Yeah. No, I do like that with the pressure, but I'm also, I'm also trying to say fuck it and not caring about people's opinions, because that's everyone really has a damn opinion. Yeah, that's so really hard. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, but also who gives a shit? Yeah. It's weird because they give a shit, but who gives a shit? Yeah. And so now I'm like, I'm an actor. Yeah. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a comedian, because it also helps with because I have really low self-worth that I almost have to say it out loud. Like an affirmation. Absolutely. Yeah. Because if I'm like, oh, I'm just a dancer, well then I'm creating my own reality, and then I'm just a fucking dancer. And I'm so grateful for being a dancer, but there's so many more sides to me, and I don't think that you have to pick and choose your sides to have as like one career. Is it hard to handle everything? Absolutely. Especially with my attention span. Like it's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah. But I put an hour of work into, everything that I'm writing and all that shit. And as long as I'm working hard on stuff. And a little bit goes a long way. Absolutely. I think it's so easy to be caught up in like, oh, I want to like make this film. But it's like, just make like 2 hours just a day. And when there are moments I'm like, I don't want to just spend 2 hours just working on a song or working on whatever. Yep. Even in the car, sometimes I think of comedy jokes while I'm driving. I think the voice notes app on the iPhone is the most amazing app because all I do is just like record ideas, record song lyric ideas, melodies, comedy ideas, short film ideas, podcast ideas. It's so funny. Shit, I forgot the actor that was talking, but he was doing an interview where he was talking about writing features mostly, and he was like, the thing that I like doing is literally saying the whole movie through a voice note before writing. Yeah, no, there's literally a new screenwriting software, I'm blanking on the name, where you can just talk out your script. Wow, really? Yeah, I have to find the name. I'll put it in the show notes when I find out. Yeah, no. But you can talk out your script. See, I like that because when I start writing, I'm like, well, that's ass. Let's back up. Let's delete all that. And then I keep going. I'm like, well, that's ass too. Not and then I put it aside. Oh, God. Literally, that's what goes through my head. My mom's going to be very thrilled with this podcast when I just yelling ass. It's a classic. So is there a multi-hyphenate creative? I like to ask everyone on the show, is there a multi-hyphenate creative that you're loving right now, that you're inspired by? I will say this is so fucking wet, but I really am inspired by everyone and anyone. Okay. I love strangers.
I like going to the bar by myself. I'm not an alcoholic, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Okay.
I feel like that I'm saying that out loud. And I am, but I'm not. I swear to God.
You're not.
I'm not.
Okay.
But I like going to the bar by myself and
Not an
having a
alcoholic.
beer. Not an alcoholic, but by myself at a beer. Let's just remember that detail. Okay. But I like going there, having a beer, and whatever strangers like kind of by themselves there, I'll tend to go towards them and just ask them about their life and their opinions and their views, because I think that's so interesting. That inspires me for stories in general. It inspires me for art, because we're all
definitely
one.
as a writer. I feel like someone once said a writer can never be bored because everyone is a character.
100%.
Yeah.
I love it. Strangers are my favorite. Sometimes I like them better than my friends.
Oh!
But that's also because of my insecurities, you know? Don't want people knowing me too hard.
Oh my gosh.
But other than that, I think one person I've really been kind of obsessed with has always been Bo Burnham. He very much does the stuff that I want to do.
Bo Burnham is good.
Yeah, I want to do like a one-woman show at one point.
Yes.
And I make some music, not a musician, but I like making janky songs on the ukulele, and I love stand-up, and I like dancing and all this stuff. So he's been very much, I look up to him a lot.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. And I think what's interesting about him, and something that I can see in you, is the way that you use social media, YouTube, kind of creating this persona. And I can see a world where you use that and like take that into a show of some sort. Like, I don't know what that looks like, but I can see it. Because Bo Burnham started off as like a YouTuber, 100%. Basically.
I think that's why I'm so inspired by him, because our path was like very similar to everything. Like, we were just being fucking stupid, making whatever the fuck we wanted. And like I have a TikTok on that has like 2.6 million views for no fucking reason.
Yeah, we love a viral TikTok.
But it's like for no reason. But I feel like, you know, maybe my personality, I don't know. You just post shit and you don't care. But then I don't know. I'm literally starting to talk out my ass. But
yeah. So practically, how are you able to sustain yourself as an artist? I want this podcast to be transparent. Like, how are people actually making this work? Like, do you have a day job? Or is your dance work paying the bills? Is it Mean Girls writing you a check? Like, how is it?
Right.
How is it?
I am very, very blessed to have dance be my income still. More so teaching and then assisting Kyle a lot. And I still get dance jobs here and there. And then I've had some acting jobs. It's kind of just all these random jobs that I get. Yeah. I'm very grateful for, very blessed to be able to have that be my income for everything. Yeah. Mean Girls was a good check.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you, Mean Girls.
Thank you, Mean Girls.
But before dancing was your main income, like like when you first moved to LA, like did you have like a day job as a barista somewhere, or?
I didn't. I saved. I know.
Oh, she
crazy.
saved y'all.
Okay,
I love
money.
that, because I feel like that story just like, I'm coming to LA with $200
no.
in my pocket and a
prep.
dream.
I was prep, babe.
Okay. At least your mom was.
Yeah.
You know.
She wouldn't have let me know that.
Yeah.
I had a lot of money saved, and then, but there was. I think I was like, I don't know. It was I was at the end of the year of living out there, maybe 19 or something, where all my money was like, vanished. Wow. Didn't have a car at that time. I was living on my friend's couch, and she wasn't asking me to pay money, which bless her heart. And then I was also on an EBT card for a little bit. Yeah. But I was still working on dance, and I was getting jobs here and there for stuff. And then, Kyle Hanagami has helped me out in so many ways.
Shout out to Kyle, man.
No, honestly.
Like, shout out to your friends who hire you.
And like, loyal and always looking out for me with that kind of stuff. And he really helped me, like, be able to have a life out here at that young of age.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Amazing. Well, what advice do you have for other creatives, specifically dancers who want to do other things? What advice do you have for them?
Oh, dancers that want to do other things?
Yeah, sure. Let's be specific. Like dance professionals.
Dance professionals.
Because, we have other creatives, but I really wanted to bring you on the show because I don't know it. I don't like a professional dancer. It just feels like, what is that?
I feel that as well. I feel like for anyone who's trying to become a professional dancer right now, it really is like, I'm going to give two quick advice. Really quick.
Do it.
If you're trying to become a professional dancer, really, really stick with your uniqueness. There's like a lot of cool shit in the world, but like really tap into your artistic side, because I think that makes you very special. Other than that, work very hard. Be very kind, because you never know who can get you a job. Not that being the only reason to be kind.
Yeah, no, you should be kind because you want to be a good person.
Right. First and foremost. But just like be kind and network and just have fun and love it, and just like keep showing up. Don't give up, literally. And then for, I guess, dancers that want to get into other things, the thing that I had to learn most was kind of just like, I had to let go. I had to kill off an old ego that I had.
Ooh, that's deep.
Oh boy, and it was a
killing an ego
month, baby.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
I had to kill off that ego because, again, vulnerable and honest. I was very proud of myself. I was very much, I'm a professional dancer. I've had these jobs. I've met these people. Like, I'm very good at dancing. And now I'm trying to get into fields that I'm not really fucking good at. That I'm like starting off, but I'm fucking expecting to be amazing.
Yeah, you have to allow yourself to be a beginner.
And that is a fucking hard, brethren. It's hard, but once you let that go and you're like, oh, it's actually really good to like suck.
Yeah.
Like, and it feels good. And you know what someone said once upon a time is like, I'd rather fail quick and now than in the future. Like, get the shittiness out of the way.
Yeah.
Learn from it. Move on. Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada boom, bada bing, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Haley.
Thank you.
I'm literally crying tears of joy and happiness because this is so fun. Like, I'm like literally crying and laughing. And yeah, no, thank you for being so honest and open with us, because that's why I wanted to have this podcast. Like, let's be real here, and I feel like you definitely did that.
Thank you. And this is a great podcast. I can't wait to listen to everyone.
Oh yeah, no, it's incredible.
Yeah.
But I'm a little biased.
That's
but
right. That's right.
I need to work on killing that ego, maybe.
Absolutely.
No. But no, this is definitely, like, it's my first time doing a podcast, so it's like I'm learning as I go, But
I thrive though, honey.
You know what? Manifesting. Yes.
Absolutely.
Love that. This episode of the Break Out of Your Lane podcast was recorded at Pirate Studios in Los Angeles, California. The theme song is Pretty Carolina by Jonathan Lynx. The show is hosted, produced, and edited by Tayo Amos. Our associate producer is Aisha Holden. Video work is provided by Rogelio Salinas and Mauricio Zambrano. Thank you so much for listening, and be sure to check out our next episode dropping next Wednesday. And feel free to rate this episode and share it with a fellow creative in your life that could use some inspiration to break out of their lane.